We're here with 3 powerhouses in the lean sector.
Some people saved money, made more profit. Recently, we've had a company who saved 8 weeks of production time.
We need to put them in the best position to survive, be flexible, be productive, be agile.
There's no substitute for direct observation. To see the turnaround of his company is just mind-blowing.
Tools and technique, that's the easy, but it's getting your leaders engaged, motivated, and being able to sustain it. That's the real challenge.
Tools and techniques, that's the easy bit. It's getting your leaders engaged, motivated, and able to sustain it. That's the real challenge, and that's the real challenge that you're going to face when you're trying to build ORCA like we're doing here, daily debriefs. Couple of key points. One thing, tomorrow I did say we're going to start flex planning today, but I forgot it was Friday today, and that I'd be wanting to go to the pub for a beer and watch cricket. Key things, we don't just do this when we feel like doing it. We do it every time. I'm going to play you a video in a second from Alexi Pappas. She's going to talk you through the rule of thirds. Other lesson from the last test is when I talk about, we're down in this corner here all the time, bit of a shit show, a real shit show, a complete another shit show. And then I start talking about, we want to get up here to flawless execution. People go, no way, Beanie, not going to happen. All I say is fighter pilots execute flawlessly at 99%. If they can do it, we can do it in construction. We're not going to go there straight up. They started training, doing this ORCA Debrief thing from memory. Christian Burkosis speaks to them. They're starting at somewhere like 40 or 50 years ago that this debrief part started training. Might even been a little bit more. Don't quote me 100%. It's been going on for years and years and years and years and years for them to get to 98% flawless execute. What we can do, but instead of going, we want to execute a day flawlessly, is split our day into 3 sessions like test cricket. Morning session, between morning and lunch and close of play. Look at the first test. How well did Australia play in, how many sessions did we get? I think we only got about 6 sessions in, right? There was only one decent session of batting, and that was Travis Head in the last session. One good session pulled us out of all of the shit that we're in. It was a shit show, that match. It wasn't a bit of a real shit show. It was a complete and utter shit show. 20 wickets on the first day. Ridiculous for test level cricket players to be able to come and go, walking. It was like they had a turnstile there. They were coming and going. Absolute craziness. Nothing wrong with the pitch, but there was something wrong with the way that they prepared, their attitude, the opportunities and the actions that they took, which created a heap of bad luck. Anyway, you haven't watched the video, go back and watch the earlier one today on luck, and this is the compound effect, how we actually create luck. One key ways that we create luck is we don't just do these things when we feel like them. Tell them all about the rule of thirds, Alexi.
Olympic coach told me after a particularly challenging workout where I could not hit my splits before going to the Rio Olympics that was okay. It was the rule of thirds, and he was an Olympian, so I was, I always soaked in everything he said, and I was like, what's the rule of thirds? And he said, when you're chasing a dream or doing anything hard, you're meant to feel good a third of the time, okay a third of the time, and crappy a third of the time. And if the ratio is roughly in that range, then you're doing fine. So today was the crappy day along your dream chasing.
Right.
And if the ratio is off, like you feel too good all the time or too bad, then you got to look at if you're fatiguing or not trying hard enough or pushing yourself. So I think with those days that you're talking about where like creativity doesn't come or doesn't feel great, you still show up because maybe that's your crappy day. But it doesn't mean that you quit the goal. It means that you show up and live through that dip.
You show up and you live through the dip. Doing this flywheel that we use here, pillar 1, pillar 2, pillar 3, and particularly the ORCA Debrief is the one that we start with. We don't just do it on the days that we feel good about it. We don't do it Monday to Thursday because everyone fucks off early on Friday. We know. We plan the week out on our map to see what's going to go on so that we can protect this time and it gets done. It's not a nice to have. It's a necessity. Must happen. You want to get the compound effect? You want to create luck? You need to prep for it, have the right attitude. We're going to turn up regardless of whether we feel like it or not. Take the opportunities and complete the right actions. Okay, let's get into it. Let's complete the action right now. Just making sure I'm in the right chat here. Okay, we are. New shift. Friday the 5th of December 2025. Let's go through the process. Trust the process when the process is a great one. What's he going to say? Orca Wingman, day 12, direct and demanding mode. Straight into the loop. No soft landings, no context, no warm-up laps. Create tomorrow's, your 3 daily actions for December 4th were create tomorrow's single objective, Kanban ticket before bed, 1 50-minute focus block before 10 a.m, 2 outreach messages. 1 yes, 2 yes, 3 yes. If you haven't watched one of these before, he's not interested in the story. We have these outcomes that you said you're going to achieve them. Did you do them or did you not? We're not arguing about this at the minute. All we're doing is getting yes or no answers. Did we complete the mission flawlessly? Did we complete the mission regardless of the obstacles that got in our way? Now we lock in today. What was the one mission critical objective for today? Not the noise, not the business, not the nice to haves, the single outcome that mattered most for. Today it was doing a live stream for the Catalyst Academy, which made them offer to tell them what it's available, who's it's for, and how they take the next step. Might get a little bit of trouble here for giving him too much information, but we'll see how we go. He might say that was all right, and he'll just clean it up a little bit anyway. See what he comes back with. Good, clean, specified, commercial. That's what an objective sounds like. Run the Catalyst Academy live stream that outlined the offer, who it's for, and the next steps. Highly leveraged, revenue adjacent, mission aligned. Now we move on. Results, December 5th. No fluff, no storytelling. Did you run the live stream end to end and deliver the offer cleanly? Yes or no? Was the offer communicated exactly as intended? Yes, the live stream was run end to end and delivered as intended. The first session went off track, but we ran a second one and made sure that the mission got done. He's going to tell me he didn't want to know about the first one. All he wants to know is that the mission's complete, but too bad. He's AI and I'm talking to him, so he'll listen. Directly done. You complete the mission even when the first attempt went sideways. That's exactly what execution looks like in the real world. Results for day 2. Live stream executed end to end. First run went off track. Second run delivered. The reason it went off track is because I never did my preparation properly. I didn't check that I was using the right mic before I went live, and the audio on it's terrible, so I had to end up doing rework and re-recording, all because I didn't follow Goldratt's rules of flow, which one did I break? Was I didn't verify full kit before I started. All right. Here are the actual causes of today's successful execution. Strip the story. You refused to let the failure of the first attempt dictate your outcomes. You didn't spiral, you didn't blame conditions, you reset and you execute again. That's professional grade resilience. You prioritise the mission over the medium. The objective wasn't run live, it was deliver the offer clearly. When you first didn't do that, you created a second. You committed to clarity of the message, not improvisation. Offer, who it's for, next steps. The spine of the communication was intact. That's why the second run hit. These behaviours, not conditions, produced the win. Now we leverage them in tomorrow. 3 daily actions for the next 24 hours. Direct, demanding, zero negotiability. Create tomorrow's single objective Kanban ticket before you go to bed. Always do that straight at the end of this session, so that's done. I don't have to guess when I come in here in the morning, what am I going to work on today? There's already a ticket set up, ready for me to go. So action is addition. I should have moved that across. That is now done. 50 minutes edit summary for live Sunshine Coast, or show me your orcas. That'll probably be the first one that I'll do tomorrow. I don't need to worry about what I should be working on and what I should be doing, because I already have my objectives that are set from this session just here, and I've got my definition of done on a ticket up there ready to go. Plan your day before you start. Pillar 1. 1 minute, 50-minute focus block before 10 a.m. This is ritual is your engine, protect it. Send 3 outreach messages specifically referencing today's offers. People who saw the live or should or need direct bridged into the offer. This converts attention into conversations. That's exactly what's happening for me at the moment. Binary, must do, no excuses. Insights. You execute today because you separate method from mission. When the method broke, you didn't cling to it. You restarted and completed the mission. That's leaders' behaviour. Operational insights. Today you demonstrate the exact principle of adapt and overcome inside flawless execution. Plan, brief, execute. First run, failed, debrief, micro, internal. Execute again, mission, complete mission. This is what fighter pilots do. AI meta insight. Your execution strength isn't perfection, it's course correction, speed. Most people get derailed by the first failure. You bounce back. Time was essentially immediate. This is one of your top 3 behavioural advantages. The streak is intact. Your discipline is no longer tentative, it's operational. When you're ready, the next shift. All right, you want access to this GPT? Just DM me the words ORCA Debrief GPT and I'll send you. You can take this and use it. You can see what I've done here. You can see how it is getting better and better. It's going through this flywheel effect as well. Every day that I do it, it's getting a better result, getting better measurements, creating better outputs, and guiding me where I need to go, and then making me improve in the process. Take it, use it. Made a great weekend. On to go and watch the cricket. And remember, you don't want to start 2026 like this. Speak soon. You don't want to start 2026 like this. I'm starting a new pilot program called 2026 Pre-Season Training. It's for leaders who want to get their team match fit before the whistle blows and the 2026 season kicks off. So if you're running a good company or a team and you want to hit 2026 in a sprint, this is your window right now to set it up. We'll custom build your 12-month plan and drop it into a Trello board so that you actually track it and use it. We'll resource it properly so the work actually gets done, and set you up a Skool community so that you're ready to get rhythm from day one. We'll be setting it all up using Goldrat's project rules of flow to mitigate the 12 causes of project failure, because that's exactly what this is and how you need to treat it as a project. And you'll also be learning to leverage AI where it counts to get the most impact. This isn't some paint by numbers cookie cutter course. It's pre-season training custom built for your business. There's only 10 spots and we'll have it wrapped up so that you're ready to run before we hit Christmas. DM me the words 2026 pre-season training and I'll send you all the details, because you really don't want to start 2026 like this.